2,000 Borough fans have got to go there and hopefully roar us onto a victory. But you know what it is? It's hard to see now. I can't take it at Norwich. I can't stand Norwich. It's that club that just irritates me. So guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and of course I've been away for about a week. And listen, apologies to anybody who didn't know actually whereabouts I've been. Last weekend I caught a bit of a sickness bug. But listen, I'm back on my feet. And listen, plenty more live streams to come, etc. Plenty more videos. But, Middlesbrough took on QPR and, lost the game 1-0. And in this video I might get very animated. I might actually speak some of my mind based on this football club. You call a team an 11, you call it a squad, you call it togetherness, and we lack that. It's pretty much non-existent within our football club, with our football team. I don't care what 11's going out there, every single game we're playing in at the moment, but we're not really showing any sort of commitment to the cause, any sort of hunger for the badge, and it's, at the moment, it's very, very difficult times as a Borough fan to sit back, try and watch these sort of performances. Watching a game against QPR, watching a game against Hull. I mean, listen, when we played Stoke, we looked a completely different Borough. And I said that on stream, we looked a completely different Borough. It was absolutely unbelievable. We go to Hull, we fell apart. In a game that Borough should have got 3 points in. That's exactly what it was, fell to bits. Play QPR. They couldn't have started a more stronger 11, attacking-wise. Ravo Morrison, Roberts is in there, Fletcher, Son Belonga. You can't even hit a barn door, boys. You can't even score a goal. And then our most attacking players on the football pitch, you can't do anything with them. And I look at it, and I just think to myself, it's as if we've already accepted our fate. We're only a point, from being at the bottom three, and these players are almost like accepting by performance. Relegation's already happened. Half of yous won't be here next season, so half of yous probably don't care. You're turning up, you're going to yourselves, you know what it is, lads, listen, right, it's another sort of chance to get on to try to get some grass, try and have a good time, let's try and kick the ball about to each other, try and score a few nice goals. But listen, next season I'm going here and I'm going there and he's going there and he's going there. Half of you aren't going to be here next year, so half of you aren't bothered whereabouts you end up. I'm bothered, it's my football team, but half of you aren't bothered, and it shows in performance. 90 minutes against QPR there, boys. Well, 95 minutes if you like, plus on the added time, 95 minutes. It just never looked like scoring. QPR could have maybe scored more if they really wanted to. Probably felt sorry for us and decided, listen lads, I think 1-0's enough for this sort of a team. But I look at it as, the fan base, hard to break, I'm the sort of fan base, just a thought of our football club. And, I talked to my dad and my brother, just before the game started, and I said, if you would have told me 15 years ago, when Borough were literally hammering teams at home inside the Premier League, in 15 years' time, you're going to be inside the bottom three of the Championship. And the chances are, following season, you could be in League One playing against Swindon away. And not disrespect to Swindon, but that's just a team that come into my head. But, imagine telling me that 15 years ago, I'd have laughed in your face. I'd have laughed in your face. 10-year-old me would have turned around and laughed at you. And said, shut up, man. There's no chance that's going to happen. Look how much we are. We're Premier League. We're mid-table. We're going all right. And now, we're bottom three of the Championship. And, it's glooming more and more over the top of us, isn't it? That League One could be here. And I don't want to be a negative, but if people know I don't want to be a negative. But sometimes you have to be a realist. And sometimes you have to stop the optimism and say to yourself, do you know what? Maybe, in fact, definitely this team isn't good enough to compete. I love Warnock, I do. And I wanted Warnock from the start of the season. I didn't want him now. Of course I wanted him now, but I wanted him to start the season. He's trying to fix somebody else's mess. We tried to do it on the cheap. We didn't really bring in anybody worth of any sort of money. We brought in loan signings. I mean, you try and compete inside the league where everybody's spending money, you're spending loan signings. The chances are you're going to end up down the bottom half. Well, there you go. There's Middlesbrough Football Club in the bottom half. If we had to go to League One, it would be absolutely heartbreaking. It would be soul destroying. And, to really see, the honest sort of fall of our football club. But, it's us as fans that sort of have to, we have to sort of accept it. And that's a bit I don't agree with. Why do we have to accept what's going on? Why do we have to accept the fact that we're inside this bottom three of the Championship, you know, and that, you know, League One is literally within touching distance? Why on earth do we have to accept it in the fan base? I don't get it. You know, why on earth should we have to accept that for? Why are you not putting in performance? And why are you not giving 100% for this? Because you're not giving 100%. And you can come out and say, oh, listen, I'm very, very disappointed. But your disappointment is not giving 100% for the badge. You know, you're not putting everything in it. I'm watching you. I'm watching the games. Everyone else is watching the games around us. Everybody else is absolutely gutted. Come that final whistle because you've been beaten. And because you haven't given 100%. Listen, if we'd have played against Hull and gave it 100%, and QPR gave it 100%, I'd sit there and go, do you know what though? They gave everything they had. They couldn't give no more. I can't be angry, but I'm fuming because you didn't give 100%. 50%. And that's being generous how much you give today. 50%. No real movement up top. Paddy Roberts the only man trying to get something going. Nobody running off him. And overall, it's another defeat. And it's ever so close to League One. And if this football club goes to League One, that will be so destroying. Not only to the fan base, but to the whole town. You know, you talk about a sort of a football club bringing communities together. Middlesbrough is that. But you're sort of like pushing the community away from it a bit. I mean, listen, we get about 22,000 in the door now, and that's with away fans. You go to League One and you're looking at 15,000 a week. You're looking at trying to run this sort of football club. 15,000 coming in the door. You're not really selling many season tickets next season in League One. You got Plymouth Argyle on a Tuesday night, and you know, different sort of football clubs. It's a scary time what's happening right now. With, you know, with Middlesbrough. But listen, man. Listen, I'm just a football fan. Listen, I'm just a Butter fan. But it's heartbreaking right now. You know, when you're trying to watch the Butter, and you know, trying to just understand exactly what's happening. Because I don't want to accept the fact that League One could be coming soon. But, you know, you have to get sort of made inside the mind that, listen, you have to kind of accept this. Because this is what's happening. This is the reality of it. Will we stay up? I hope we do. I really hope we do stay up. Although I can't tell you the future. Listen, I'm just a Butter fan YouTuber, you know. But tough game now coming up. You know, Millwall away. They're not inside the bottom half. You know, they're trying to go for playoffs. And it could just be a long old couple of last sort of games coming up the road, and then you know, League One could beckon for us next year, which would be absolutely destroying. If I'm being quite honest with you, I say, you know, what did you make of the game? I'm frustrated, and I'm also upset because these players aren't giving everything they've got, and I know my football club, and you know, I know the players, and I know the quality. To which, when we're on our day, nobody can touch us. But right now, we're not even showing half what we're worth. We're showing 25%, and that's why we are where we are. Let me know your thoughts down below inside the comment section. What did you make of the game, and can we stay up? I'll see you next time. Check my social media, link inside the description. It's good to be back, but you know, I'll come back with a review, which isn't maybe the most positive. As always, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.